Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Breaking news here at noon. It is the talk of the town. Will former Detroit Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick be released from prison? That does top our news this noon. Thank you so much for joining us. These reports have been flying. Kilpatrick's family had lobbied President Trump for a commutation of his sentence, but now they are attempting a so-called compassionate release because of the COVID-19 virus. Other federal prisoners like Paul Manafort have successfully been released from their sentences because of it. So is this happening? And where do things stand right now? Our Mara McDonald has been working her sources, joins us now live in downtown Detroit with what we know. Mara, good afternoon.
Rhonda, let me tell you this. Right now, I cannot tell you that Kwame Kilpatrick is going to be let out of federal prison. What I can tell you is that the feds are considering it, and he has been moved into a pipeline that would allow that to happen. There's a lot of backstory here. Things have been churning with this since yesterday. Let me take you through everything.
My phone started blowing up yesterday with news that a Kilpatrick release from federal prison was imminent. Not the original commutation of sentence from the president that Kilpatrick was after, but a compassionate release because of COVID-19. What multiple sources close to the family confirmed for me is that the Department of Justice was on board with considering a compassionate release, that Kilpatrick had been placed in a 21-day quarantine in preparation for that kind of release, and family was hopeful that he would be released on June 10th. This morning, an email from the Ebony Foundation congratulating Kilpatrick on his release from federal prison went out. To be 100% clear here, there is no indication from the Department of Justice that they have signed off on this, and all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. What I do know is that the process for a compassionate release is in the works for him and is possible, even probable, to happen.
Back here live, there are some problems with that email from the Ebony Foundation. It makes no mention of how they know that this release has been granted. Nothing of that sort. So I don't think that we can use that as a standard saying that he has been released. Now, if he was to be released on a compassionate release, he would certainly then go to a period of home confinement, and then there would be supervised release. In addition, he has to meet certain federal standards for this. One of them is that he has served a quarter of his sentence, and that he has done. Rhonda, we're live downtown this noon with a whole lot of news.
This is quite a big development. I mean, that sentence is 28 years that was handed down back in 2013, not eligible for parole until 2037. So back to this compassionate release, as I understand it, in order to be granted this, if it's a go, usually there is some kind of underlying medical issue for that prisoner that would make him or her especially susceptible to COVID. So do we know what they're saying, what that may be?
We know that they're saying that he is an asthmatic and that he is pre-diabetic and that he has been in close contact with prisoners in that federal system who have died of COVID-19. That is the pitch that is being made. Back to you.
All right. Well, Mara, we appreciate you working all of your credible sources to get to the bottom of this story that's been swirling around all morning. Thank you.